Ah, the great outdoors. The sounds of silence. The sounds of birds. Whether you live in the city or you're out in the more rural areas of the South Island, taking a walk in the woods can be a great escape. You feel the fresh air on your face and experience Mother Nature at her best. But what if you're a bit more adventurous? What if you want more excitement?
Many people on the South Island love the thrill of an all-terrain vehicle. These ATVs can get up to some pretty decent speeds and can climb over pretty much anything. But here's the problem. When there's no areas designated for ATV use, where do you go?
The off-roaders are running through the bush and getting in and doing all of the undesirable activity that nobody wants. And they're only doing that because there is no place to go. And there's literally no place to go.
There are thousands of off-road enthusiasts in the area, everyone from ATVers to dirt bikers. About 2,500 of them belong to the South Island Motorized Recreation Advisory Council, or SIMRAC. The group is asking the Capital Regional District to consider a pilot project that would give them access to 700 kilometers of trails north of Harbourview Road in Sooke.
It's called an inappropriate activity on parkland right now. We want that changed. It's a perfectly appropriate activity as long as it's on designated trails and roadways and to designated areas. It's a simple change.
The group admits there are some off-road users who don't stay on the trails and cause unnecessary damage. And Martin says that is giving legitimate organized groups a black eye. SIMRAC says the group has been lobbying for years for areas where they're allowed to go. And only now do they feel they're making progress.
It's time that we listen to them. They're a large bunch. They're taxpayers. They pay into the park acquisition fund. And up till now, they've been trespassing.
And Evans seems to have the support of a lot of people in the community. We caught up with some Sooke residents both on the trail and in a popular cafe.
I know they have to control it. There must be some way to control it so everybody can enjoy it, not just to feed people, you know. Let's get the fours in too.
I think it's an excellent thing. I dirt bike and ATV myself. Yeah, I've been doing it for more than 10 years now.
But Evans, who also sits on the CRD's Parks Committee, says there is definitely some opposition to the idea.
I've received many emails from people in Victoria and in the region that don't want motorized vehicles in there. So there has to be the discussion and there has to be the debate, and we need to listen to them and take them serious.
The area in question, at least in terms of the current park, is the area leading north from Harbourview up through this area here now.
One of the strongest voices against allowing off-road vehicles on the CRD-owned land is the Land Conservancy. It says there is a special covenant in place preventing what it calls destructive activities.
Well, noise would be one impact, but the bigger impact really, or almost a bigger impact, is the impact on the vegetation on the ground where these people drive over wild areas, over delicate ecosystems, often through creeks and rivers, streams.
But SIMRAC says they can be custodians of the land, taking care of it while having fun at the same time. But Turner doesn't buy it.
There's not a lot of fun driving your off-road vehicle up a road. That people don't recreate doing that. They recreate by showing themselves what they can do with their off-road vehicle off the road.
So this is disturbed land. You couldn't do any more ecological damage here than you could by logging it.
Exactly what piece of land will be designated for ATVs and other recreational vehicles is still up for negotiation, but the CRD is committed to finding somewhere for them to go. The mayor of Sooke says a decision should be made by the summer. In Sooke, I'm Nikki Iwanishin, your Community News Specialist.